A sock. I never thought a sock would lead to a moment that would change my life. I walked into a flooded basement of an apartment building I own, trying to figure out what to do next. Needless to say, I was extremely frustrated. I was already in a situation where I was feeling financial pressure, and selling this property seemed like the only recourse. As I'm standing in a few inches of water, not moving any further because I noticed the water getting deeper and deeper, I started thinking about all the issues that came up since this contract was signed with the buyer. From a tenant dying to bed bugs, and now just a few days before closing, somebody flushes a sock down the toilet, leading to a foot of water in the basement that needs to be cleaned up just a day before the final walkthrough. I'm on the brink of giving up, and I'm feeling like after I figure this out with this property and it's sold, I'm going to sell every asset I own and go get a job. I step out of the basement, go back to my car to figure out what to do next, and I take a look around the neighborhood at all the brick multifamilies up and down the block, and then something dawns on me. The majority of these properties are owned by older white men that don't look like me. The person I'm selling the building to doesn't look like me. But 95% of the people who live in these buildings look like I do. Then I realize that maybe I have a bigger purpose. Maybe this situation is even bigger than me. Because if I give up now, what woman might I miss out on inspiring and helping her understand that she can make strides in the industry that's dominated by men? I replay other experiences in my head. When I started investing, I'm a 24-year-old girl walking into rooms filled with 50 and 60-year-old white men. I felt so intimidated that I stopped going to events. So maybe there's a woman out there that needs to see me, so she doesn't feel like she needs to hide and stop showing up. I also went back to memories of how hard my mom worked, raising three girls on her own, working double shifts as a nurse, and eventually starting her own business, to be sure that when she was gone, I was in a better position to succeed. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been able to buy any investments. So I owed it to her to continue to build on the legacy she started, and owe it to my daughter to be sure that she has a leg up. Then I reminded myself of how far I've come in the industry, from knowing absolutely nothing about real estate to other investors now asking me for advice, and the brokers that would have overlooked me 17 years ago now sending me deals. From that day forward, I had a shift in my thinking. Because of a sock that flooded that basement, I had an aha moment that helped me understand there was someone out there that needed me. So keep going. Don't be afraid to tell the world who you are and what you overcome. Your story isn't just about where you've been. It's about showing someone else they can get through it too. I didn't start investing because it was trendy. I started because I wanted stability and control over my future. Over the years, I've dealt with things no one warns you about. Flooded units, problem tenants, insurance nightmares, expensive mistakes that kept me up all night. And every time something went wrong, I thought, someone else has to be dealing with this too. This is why I created Rental Problem Solved. This show isn't about perfect deals or overnight success. It's about the problems real property owners face and how to think through them, solve them, and move forward without losing confidence. If you're a woman watching this and wondering if you belong in real estate, you do. You don't have to start big. You can start with one property, learn how to manage it, maintain it, and grow from there. On Rental Problem Solved, I share stories that I've lived through so you can learn from them, grow from them, and avoid mistakes that cost time, money, and peace of mind. If you're ready to learn from real experiences, not perfection, you're in the right place. This is Rental Problem Solved.